Not going to put Yadier Molina or Tristan Casas any further up in the lineup until they start hitting better.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the St. Matthew Liberatore, the lefty from Arizona, gets the ball. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's
all right.
Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Good first out.
So digging in now, John Birdie. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous
baseball.
Wow. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 0-2 delivery. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Damn it.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 4-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. That's inside. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one.
All right, I need to calm down just a little bit.
Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Damn it, what the hell?
Birdie at third, Anderson on second, Peterson at first, 1 gone. Aguilar is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they get hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely into the corner and slicing foul. 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in the first tally of the ball game.
Just 1 run.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Too low, 1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And there's 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
It's all right. It's just first inning.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Damn it.
Blackman, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed. For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2 out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time. And are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
That slide is kind of slow.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again.
Both really good pitches.
They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks.
I knew that was going to happen.
There, as this is strike 3, and that will. Now at the plate, Harold Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Ramirez, a Colombian-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch.
Beautiful.
By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Monte Harrison goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. And after an inning and a half, now in the box, Albert Pujols, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. No home runs just yet, and still looking for that first RBI as well. There's one on the first, and it's a double
still
play.
scoring a run.
Although the run does come in to score from third. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Tristan Casas. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league, while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Brian Anderson. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. The 0-1 on its way. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him. And
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Miami down in order. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Matthew Liberatore, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. Here now is Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-1 to count to Trey Turner. Swung out and missed it. Strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Alfaro goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We played 3 full.
What Korean pitcher did the St. Louis Cardinals sign?
Pitcher Kwang Yun, KK, Kim. Here's a summary from Belleville News Democrat.
All set for the start of the inning. So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
That jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that's in there for strike 1. Alfaro, the former Philly, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now to the plate, Harold Ramirez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Runner in scoring position with Sugan. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6
Damn it.
coming up this part of the lineup.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and missed. So good work
Fucking
on the
curveball.
mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing
go,
right there.
baby.
This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Hey, Mom.
Here's Albert now.
Hey, Robert quit his
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Doesn't matter. I mean, we ain't doing nothing.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals.
If we do, I'll let
5th
you know.
inning coming
I'll
up,
call you.
tied at 1.
What time you getting up tomorrow?
Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
I
Matt, during the
know.
commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2.
Yeah.
So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi.
So just call me and let me know what time you get up, and then we'll
First
come down.
pitch coming,
visit.
here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Blackmon. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now
He
it's
still
plate
gets
John
paid
Birdie.
this Friday,
He's 1
Friday,
for 2
a little
in the
different next
ballgame.
Friday. But
First pitch on its way.
they're gonna start him.
It's no wonder this
Tuesday.
guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to
But
go
he gets
deep
paid
into
this
this one.
week.
Smoke toward the hole. And
Do
a
you just
diving
want him to
effort
give
there,
you
but
how
it'll come
much
up
you want
empty.
to
It's a
do,
base
30?
hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from
I know you helped me out too,
And they
Dan.
start him out away with a cold strike. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Just let me
Bounce
know
it to the
tomorrow
left
what
side.
time when you're up.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jock Peterson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
She does that, especially when I used to work at OFS.
Yeah.
She used to, she texts me, she goes,
When you get down to
"Is
first
Liz
base.
gonna bring you
It's just a nice
by?"
approach. You see him turn to his boys
And
right there and get
I
fired
go,
up with the
"She
dugout.
can."
100%. Not trying to do too
And
much. Able to quiet the
when I
moment
walked in,
down.
Jenna was
Center
there. I thought to
himself.
myself,
come
yep,
through
I
in the
know
big
why.
spot.
Yeah.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's
Yeah,
not going to stay
yeah.
fair.
I'm trying to concentrate, baby.
Falling behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
A swing and
God
a
damn
right
it.
to center field. That one's got a chance. Bader is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So it's 1st and 3rd with 2 away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. No balls and a strike to count. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Got to get out of
In
this.
his career, Alfaro carries a batting line a little over
Damn
the
it.
260 mark.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Here's the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Marlins get 1 here on a... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Damn it.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 to him now. Now here it comes.
All right.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss.
Damn
and they
it.
come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Tristan Casas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
1-1 to count. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Pitch popped up. Aguilar shading to his right. And that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Harold Ramirez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Monte Harrison. He singled his last time up. Looped out towards short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jordan Yamamoto. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. A ball and no strikes. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Miguel Rojas would be next. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 1. Here's as though we'll see it.
Hitting for the Cardinals, number 18.
This is on the
Damn
ground
it.
over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Should have just kept the damn pitcher in there.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hit out towards second, and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
And there's out number 2. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Weak roll.
Damn it.
Side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leave one. They still trail it here 2-1. Dan Winkler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43.
Sliding into the box, Miguel Rojas. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. Standing in now, John Birdie, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. John Birdie is the second out in the 7th inning. In there for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel 2-1 our score. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left
Motherfucker.
center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On the ground, back up the box.
God damn it!
Through into center field, a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's now 3-1, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say old pitching.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see.
Damn it. Come on, man.
Reined in. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off.
Damn it.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Again, another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Albert Pujols becomes out number 2 this
Damn
inning.
it.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, so stepping in.
Hey, Mom, what you doing?
He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can do.
Yeah, I started a new job Tuesday.
Sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Because I'm not getting treated fairly at Stein Camp, and I had enough of it. I felt like that for the past 2 or 3 months. So they, well, there was a guy that quit, and like you ask anybody in the yard. I told Jason the same thing because he wanted me to come to his office and talk to him about it. I guess the temp left him a voicemail saying how disrespectful I am to him and everybody in the yard, and as far as me, Jesse, and everybody else knew, me and that guy got along just fine. And so Jason confronted me about that, and I'm like, I don't know what he's talking about. Like, we never had any problems. The only one I ever had a problem out of was Don.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats.
He's like, well, is Don disrespectful to you? And I said, yeah, but it goes both ways. It's not just him, it's not just me. And I haven't had a raise since I've been there, and
that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and
going on 3 years.
First baseman has to hold that runner on.
And
leaves that right
they didn't even give me a raise when they rehired, or when they hired me through the temp agency.
He took a look at the defense and saw where it was
So
blind and tried to
and it's quickly
I also told Jason today, I was like, you got a bunch of kiss asses back there. I told him, I said, I'm not gonna kiss your ass to get a raise or anything. I want you to know about my performance at work, and I'm not gonna be your little minion. So I told him, I said, with that being said, I quit.
Back up the middle.
So I'm gonna enjoy 5 days off when I start my new job on Tuesday.
Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
We'll be fine. We've got money put back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready for another chance.
No, not yet. We're gonna. I think they're still waiting on that check from the insurance. If they don't get that check, they're gonna have to have the insurance reissue a check. After that, all we gotta do is pay the $500 deductible.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Ramirez is in a few steps as he takes it
I'm
for
ready
the
to
first
get our
down.
car back, though. I kind of miss it.
Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. It was a really
yeah,
nice day on
I
the
went and
mound
took
for him.
a pee test today.
He looked really dialed in from start to finish.
After my interview, and I asked the guy, I said, if my pee test goes through okay, which it will, and my background check goes through okay, and I told him, I said, it will. Do I have the job? And he said, both of those go through good. You got the job.
Swing and a miss, strike two.
And I talked to Memo a couple hours ago, and they called me and they said you can start Tuesday.
Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
How often? What?
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on
it. Every 40
so
hours.
Good awareness that time as that'll go as a strikeout,
so
but he's awarded on the drop third strike.
I will be driving a box truck and delivering furniture and stuff like that. And
so here now is the pitcher, Dan Winkler.
And
his first plate appearance here
doing door-to-door promotions and
just a little bit ago.
Door-to-door advertising. And
from the stretch,
cleaning furniture.
Lays off 1-0.
So
eighth inning of this low-scoring affair.
That's a job I've been wanting to do since I lived in Virginia, because I used to help them guys out at Rent Center. So
lifted in the air to straightaway center. Harrison moving back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out. On to first, a double play. Nothing across here this half. Kicking off the top of the ninth, John Birdie, as they'll look for some added insurance
April's fall for unemployment. We're going to be taken care of.
Now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
She's applying for jobs every day.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Well,
Martinez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Check swing, called strike, 0-1.
Yeah.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of him.
Well, they don't need to cuss at me and disrespect me here.
Next will be the cleanup.
They have before.
Jock Peterson. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
No.
Well behind that fastball.
But I get your
swinging strike. And a curveball taken for strike two.
I know.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No. Yeah. I'm sure it'll kick in after a little bit of errands. So, yep. I have no idea. I haven't gone through the paperwork yet. But you know the insurance at Steinkamp, like, okay, April lost her job, right? I went in there and talked to Jane the other day.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's
it was last Friday.
You keep fouling these
went in there and
off,
talked to her, and for me by myself, it's $15. But if I add April, just April, it's $115 a week. Now, if I add her and Larry, it's $150 a week.
In the switch hitter, Jonathan
and we wouldn't have any money to live off of, so I'm hoping Aaron's is a little bit better.
On its way.
Nope, ball one.
Now the 1-0.
I never got a bonus. I never got a bonus. Well, yeah, but that was one thing a year.
Digging in now, Trey Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Do you get, like, raises here and there? I mean...
One out, nobody on.
That's got to be killing your pocketbook.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Harrison is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Really?
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Really? Terry doesn't get health insurance through his work, or it's just
Here's
cheaper?
J.D. Martinez. And it's fouled away. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Yeah, they
run at the plate, the 0-1.
Steven actually asked me an interesting question at my interview. And he goes,
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into.
If I asked your boss 3 words to describe you, what would you say? At Steinkamp, and I go, well, first thing I said was confrontational, and he's like, is that you going towards somebody and, you know, starting something with them, or is that somebody coming starting stuff with you? I said, that's people coming to me and starting with me, because at Steinkamp I wore earbuds, and I didn't talk to anybody. I got to the point where I got tired of being confrontational with everybody, and I wore earbuds and did my job and went home. And you know, he's like, well, that's